Hi, everybody! What's going on, everybody?
Who is that cat? Arthur. You're just gonna stare at me? Oh.
I am Walrus. What the hell? Cringe.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Glad to have you guys here. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've done one of these, you know. I think I just kind of need to get myself back in the saddle. Do a lot of catch up, I should say. I have not been following along on a lot of videos for sure. It's All Saints Day, so it's new beginnings, I guess. Also, I'm also glad it's hoodie weather finally. I love my hoodies, especially my Skyrim hoodie. Right. But hold on, Winston. What? All right. Yeah. There you go. You guys get an early surprise kitty. My baby boy. Hmm? What? Winston. All right. He's doing okay. Doing his usual thing. Begging for food. Oh, you okay? Tell me you're gonna throw up. Is that why you were crying earlier? If you're gonna do it, please don't do it on the carpet. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Bless you. So we got a lot of sovereign citizen videos that I have not seen. I feel like I haven't seen. I just checked. I don't think I've actually watched the last. Uh-oh. His yowling means it's. Yeah. Yowling means he's about to puke. False alarm, apparently. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Welcome everybody. Randy, thank you for the 30 months, and John, thank you for becoming a member. Okay, we're back in at it. Okay, so where is it? The first one is one that Mandy recommended to me. She said it's pretty wild and crazy. So, but yeah, like I was saying, I checked Van Valiant's channel. I have not seen Van's last like 5 videos that he's uploaded. So, YouTube. There we go. I heard this one's pretty interesting. All right. On Discord. So we're gonna take it easy and we're gonna sit back and relax. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I do recognize Judge Santa, so.
In the matter of David Rudolph, 23530. And appearance, counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke appearing on behalf of my client, consenting to the matter being heard via Zoom.
And Mr. Rudolph, if you can please state your name for the record.
David Dante Rudolph.
All right, thank you. Okay, today is the date scheduled for a jail review. Your client was sentenced in May of 2023.
I think I have Humongous. I don't think I've covered it yet.
And he was sentenced to probation and 30 days on the alcohol tether. He was permitted to travel to Virginia for a funeral. Upon his return, there was a probation violation whereby he pled guilty on June 21st.
Oh, I didn't realize I was covering him.
The court sentenced Mr. Rudolph to 5 days jail, suspended that jail pending a jail review on August 28th. On August 21st, we held the jail review and adjourned it to October 23rd, whereby we were at the Court to Schools program. So we thought it appropriate to set it for today's date instead of the Court to Schools program. And so today is the date scheduled for the jail review. And Mr. Shemke?
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to review the jail review. I saw the recommendations. I'd ask they be adopted. Nothing further from the defense.
And so, Mr. Rudolph, did you go test on October 19th as Ms. Shaw had instructed you to do?
Your Honor, it was an oversight. The first thing I do every morning when I wake up is check whether I have to report or not, because I have to plan, because I don't drive for obvious reasons. It was an oversight. I
understand
tested,
that. And that was the one.
Excuse
Excuse me, please, just one moment. I
All right,
understand that October 17th was an oversight. I understand that, sir, which is why Ms. Shaw advised you to test on October 19th. Did you go test on October 19th?
Yes, in Lincoln Park on 4th Street.
Okay.
I filled out the paperwork accordingly. If you don't have it, it's not my fault. I have a receipt. I paid $25 to pee in a bottle.
Sir, I did.
Is he missing an eye?
Say I didn't have it. I'm just trying to make a record. So I was asking if you went to test on October 19th.
All right. Was it negative or positive? Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a good idea to ask ask questions of the judge in a very hostile manner like that?
That's a problem.
What's the problem, sir?
Oh boy.
What are the test results?
I'm looking in the file, sir.
I'm sure they're negative, as all of them have been. Your Honor, I respectfully want to address the court.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No.
My house at the age of 17 to join the
Oh God.
to join
Oh
the
God.
military police corps because I love law, I love order. But what is going on in this country is the gross misconduct of justice.
Okay.
I respectfully ask you to release me from probation. I'll pay my fines and I'm done with this circus. And it's not on you, it's not on the court. It's if my last name was Biden.
Oh God.
Everyone, if my last name is Trump, I'd be on the cross. Crucified.
Honestly, I didn't want to, but I saw it coming. All right, go. Let's go.
And that's the only person that cares about this country. Because the Democrats and half the Republicans want to roll this.
More like demon rats and Rithuglicans, am I right? Ugh. Ugh. I hate saying those terms. It is so cringe.
Country under the ground. And I've seen too many brothers and sisters die for this.
Okay.
And that's all I have to say. Whatever you want to do to me, I don't care. I can. What's the balance of my? I'm not asking you to do it, but I've done it plus 10. I did 8 years in the military, and 100 days in jail doesn't mean crap to me.
Okay. Are you okay?
I appreciate your restraint in choosing your words carefully. And to answer your question, sir, your test was negative. And
Thank you.
And the court.
Please let me go. That's all I want. I won't step foot in line anymore. I'll pay you the couple $100 I owe you. Please leave me alone. That's all I ask. That's why I live in Monroe. Because I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to deal with anyone. That's why I have 3 acres.
I can respect that. However, sir.
Thank you. All right.
There is still a job that I have to do. And the court had originally sentenced you to 18 months probation. You're eligible for early discharge. So you have a few more months to go. If there aren't any violations within the next few months, for you to request early discharge.
Ma'am, with all due respect.
Yes.
No. Oh no.
That's not acceptable.
Oh God.
No, it's not acceptable.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. Can somebody update me in the chat why he was what was the original charges for why he was put on probation? I feel like in every single one of these is like a DUI, but I have no idea what it was.
Okay.
I've earned the right to do what I want to do. And so what's the balance? So if I don't comply, what's going to happen?
Okay, that's what I thought. That's usually how it goes.
The part where my lawyer should speak up. My court-appointed lawyer, even though I paid $5,000 for Longton to represent me, and then he drops me because he's a shill.
Oh no, he's a shill. Uh-oh. For who?
Got anything to say?
The demon?
Yeah, raise your eyebrows.
Nothing on behalf of the defense. Obviously,
do?
Mr. Rudolph has made his statements, and I still respectfully request that jail be imposed. Thank you, Judge.
Chris. Oh, 07 for my man, Chris. I do not envy defense attorneys for this exact reason. Oh boy.
Thank you. Mr. Rudolph? You absolutely have the right to, behave as you want to behave within the confines of the law and within the confines of this court's order regarding probation based upon the events that occurred on March 18th, which is why you're in front of this court.
Oh, because,
Sir,
ma'am, I don't mean to,
excuse
I don't.
me, Mr. Rudolph, Mr.
Okay, look. What's the over-under on him dropping Hunter Biden's name? Like, I feel like there's a very strong case for it, but I'm curious. Again, I haven't seen this yet, so no spoilers.
I allowed you to say your piece, so please.
Yes, ma'am.
Or Nancy Pelosi.
Interrupting the court while I am speaking.
Or AOC.
With the exception of your use of alcohol on your trip that this court gave you permission to
Obama.
attend for a funeral for one of your comrades, if I recall correctly. Other than that, you haven't had any other violations. So the recommendation is for the jail review to be adjourned, to not impose the jail at this time. So that's what the court's going to do. I will also, sir, remind you that when you have your appointment with your probation officer, that is also an extension of the court. So appropriate behavior and language is expected. I don't mean to. Just one moment, please. Please let me finish.
Thank you, Navy girl.
I'm in grade school. Go ahead, ma'am.
The communication that you have had with Ms. Shaw is less than stellar, and that cannot continue. The staff here do not need to be subjected to the language and types of communication that Ms. Shaw was subjected to. Yes, Mr. Rudolph. Mr. Rudolph,
Yes,
did you understand what?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Ad nauseum, that's Latin.
You know when your arm starts getting tired?
Very well educated. As
I
well
didn't
as.
say you weren't, sir.
All right. First,
Thank you, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, for the 5 gifted memberships.
It's the First Amendment. It's the First Amendment of the Constitution. I don't care if she doesn't like the way I speak. I've earned the right to speak how I speak.
Is he now?
When I'm getting F.
Is he now talking to like as though she's not here anymore?
Thank you. I'll pay you the money. Leave me alone.
Thank you, UP.
I won't step foot in Wyandotte. This is ridiculous. Sir, you're gonna make me a pariah. You're gonna make me a pariah, and I'll do it.
Bro, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, man. Almost nobody cares.
And I'll expose it.
Oh, the clerk. I gotcha.
You can't do anything to me that hasn't been taken from me. Do you understand that?
Oh my God.
Ma'am?
Sir?
That's it. I'm done. I ain't playing the game anymore. I'm not playing the game.
Listen, I am not going to have you yelling and screaming at me.
I'm not yelling and screaming. This is the way I talk.
He can't help it. He talks in all caps. All right.
I'm Italian. I'm sorry.
Oh, and he's also half Italian.
Okay. Well, let me also state this, sir. Well, there's a First Amendment.
Even though DeSanto I think she might also be Italian too. I think DeSanto is also an Italian name, so I don't know if you can throw that at her.
Right.
This-
I didn't
this
pull a
court-
fire alarm.
Excuse
I didn't
me.
pull a fire
Excuse
alarm
me.
on the
Excuse me,
Senate
sir.
floor.
Please let me
Playing
stop
vote.
interrupting.
I'm sorry,
Stop
but no,
interrupting.
I yield the time to Mrs. DeSanto.
Please. Excuse me.
Okay, yeah. So obviously he's being disrespectful. Number one, obviously because he keeps on interrupting her, trying to talk over her, and so forth. But it's also a second level of disrespect to not refer to her by her title, as Judge DeSanto, Your Honor. Yeah. So that's another secondary thing by referring to her as Mrs. DeSanto. Come on. Honestly, I mean, she's already got a fair amount of grounds for contempt, but let's see what happens. And thank you, Mandy, for the $2. It's the way you type.
I yield.
My staff does not need to be subjected to that type of behavior.
True. Honestly, any good judge will, any good judge or leader will fight for those who they're underneath. And my judge, when I was law cooking for her, she had my back and she had the other staff's back. She had everybody else's back. And if anybody messed with her staff, she would lay into them pretty hard. John Paul McKenna, thank you for the $2. $2, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You want to speak? Excuse me.
Yes,
Stop
ma'am.
interrupting, please. I'm just letting you know that behavior and communication will not be tolerated. So please refrain from doing so that there may not be any other issues moving forward.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we will adjourn the jail review.
Oh, I'm sorry, Thea.
Can I
23 months.
on the record, ma'am?
Thank you, Thea. Thank you, Thea.
Get on the
Mia,
record.
Thea. Thank you very much. I appreciate
I
it.
didn't think ma'am,
Just,
Oh, God.
raise
Sir,
my
just-
hand.
sir,
I have a
we are
question.
done. We
No,
are
we're
adjourning
not
the jail
done.
review.
We're not.
Uh-oh.
We are adjourning
I'm
the jail
allowed to
review.
voice my
December
opinion in a court of law. Ma'am,
Right.
18th at
and
10:30
you deny me
a.m.
my
Okay,
right?
a court hearing is not like a public forum or a soapbox to allow you to say whatever the hell you want.
I don't give a crap.
Ooh.
Mr. Rudolph,
Ma'am,
I was
ma'am.
not done speaking. I was not done speaking. Please refrain
it's your
from
turn.
interrupting
Thank
me.
you.
Thank you, Abby.
Thank you.
Now, if you didn't hear me, the adjourned jail review date is December.
Footloose from New Hampshire. Thank you for the $2. Have I covered Footloose? It sounds like I feel like I have.
I have surgery.
On December 18th.
Medical issue.
To fix this.
Okay, we can set this to January, council.
Really? You could send it to Neptune.
Are you on the docket on January 8th, Mr. Shunky?
I'm sorry, what was the question, Judge?
January 8th, are you
I'm
on
on
the
his
docket?
job.
January 8th, I'll look.
Thank you, Tones, for the 19 months.
Your Honor, I want Mr. Shepke's job because he doesn't have to say anything.
He doesn't. You're saying he doesn't have to do anything. You're the one who's talking. What?
Excuse me,
No,
Mr.
Judge, I'm not
Rudolph.
available on January 8th, and I did say something on your behalf, Mr. Rudolph. I was.
Thank you, Stroke, for the 21 months.
Like you wanted to have something. to
Hope
say.
you're having a good day.
Your right
I'm
to
not
remain
afraid
silent.
of that.
Hope you're having a better day today. All right.
Advise you.
God,
I get ya.
fine, leave me alone.
Woodwork, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate it.
Are you-
I went into the
Mr.
military
Rudolph,
police.
Mr. Rudolph,
And Kova, thank you for the 5 months.
your behavior would suggest that perhaps you don't respect the court.
Yes,
Mr.
True.
Are you available on January 22nd?
One moment, Your Honor. Yes, I am available, Judge.
Okay, we will adjourn this to January 22nd at 10:30 a.m. which will also give you time for your recovery from surgery, sir.
I have a question.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that stroke. Ugh.
Can Mrs. Shaw figure out how to correctly document a notice to appear? Because you know what? I like her. She's nice.
Racandros, thank you for the $2 Australian. I appreciate it.
Apparently, she don't know what boxes to check. I have one eye, and I know what failure to appear and then Zoom be two different things. For the record, that is it. Thank you.
Sir,
God bless you.
sir, some individuals may make mistakes,
Yes, ma'am.
so maybe perhaps.
No.
Excuse me.
You know what, ma'am?
No,
I
sir,
respectfully. You know what happens when
No.
you make mistakes?
Excuse me, let me finish.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that this. I mean, I kind of figured it out like 20 minutes ago, but this guy's or 20 minutes, but about 10 minutes ago, he's completely loaded.
Without interrupting the record, let me finish. She sent you a notice to appear for your oversight meeting in December, and she mistakenly indicated it was in person.
Hey, Andrew. I haven't forgotten you, man. I know you sent me a bunch of videos. I'll have to catch up to them in the next couple of days. Oh my God.
You weren't given a fail to appear. Sir, okay, I see that your lips are moving. You are muted so that you're not interrupting the court. You don't want to listen to what this court has to say, so we are done.
Ooh.
January 22nd at 10:30.
Deacon, thank you for the 33 months.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. We're off the record.
Unhinged. Oh. Kidro, if you're in the chat, I see you sent me a video. I've heard about that one. I'm gonna save that one though. I'm gonna save that one probably for this weekend. Right now I'm kind of catching up on Sovereign Citizens. And I'm gonna save the body cam Karen stuff for the weekend. Now I know Van Ballen's got a ton. He's got a ton of videos I haven't seen yet, but I know that DK had one recently, right? Yep, here it is.
Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today,
hit that like button.
Takes us to Menominee Falls, Wisconsin,
Menominee,
a quaint little village located in the southeastern region of the state. The "Don't You Dare Call Me Sovereign Citizen" at the focal point of the video runs the YouTube channel Chip Smith. I decided to make.
Will I ever cover auditors again? I mean, yes and no. I feel like I've gotten a bit tired of auditors. I mean, the only one I'll vaguely catch up on any updates would be Chili, and that's only to determine whether or not he's actually going to get some serious jail time for his antics. But they kind of bore me these days. But sovcits, I feel like they can't bore me. They're always a trip.
Make this video for two specific reasons. First, our Freeman on the land cut his video short without giving us a resolution. And second, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, a channel with 500,000 subscribers, also covered this video at the time, and he also failed to provide us with an outcome. So I figured that's where I come in. I dusted off my fake independent journalist working on a story ball.
Thanks, Biggs. I appreciate it, man.
Spoiler alert, it actually turned out pretty much how most would expect. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and comment below. Let's jump right in.
Sir, I don't need to identify. You haven't even articulated a crime that I've committed,
You don't have a
sir.
registration plate. That's against the law.
Sir, this vehicle right here is exempt from registration.
Well, we so far we're probably about 3 seconds in, and he's incorrect. So sounds like the cop stopped him for not having tags or having expired tags. That justifies the basis for his stop. And now he's trying to argue that he is exempt from having it. So now he shifted. Now recall, he shifted the goalpost. First, he says that you didn't ask me what I did wrong, and now he's saying, "Well, I don't have to abide by that rule." So,
This is private. I'll show you the exemption, okay? Can I do that?
Put your hands up on the dash for me.
Can I show you the exemption?
No, put your hands up on the dash for me. Don't leave them there, okay? Keep your hands up on the
I'm not doing anything, sir.
Keep your hands up on the dash.
I just want to roll my window up.
No, you're
oh my God, what an idiot!
step out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle.
So even though the cop told him to not move his hands from the wheel, he decides to move his hands off the wheel and put it back down to his person. And again, the cop doesn't know what you're doing with your hand right there. So that probably explains why he has a gun on his holster. But also, Carl and Navy Girl, thank you for the gifted memberships, both of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Uh-oh.
Keep your hands up on the dash.
I just want to roll my window up.
No, you're not. Step out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Do not roll.
NV Mims, he can ask him to get out of the vehicle. I mean, he at this point, for any reason for his safety, at this point, he's basically like not following directions, and I think that kind of more than justifies. And the fact that he's not following those specific directions for his safety, he's obviously going to ask him to get out of the vehicle.
Pull the window up. Oh, it's 2:15.
You don't have the right to hold my window, sir.
Get
You're
out of the
being
vehicle.
recorded. I'm not getting out of
giving you a
nothing.
lawful
Stop.
order.
You're not
Get out
giving
of the vehicle.
Sir, have I committed a crime? You have
telling
not
you-
articulated a
I'm
crime.
telling you to
He already did.
keep your hands up on the dash.
What's your reasonable,
hands up on the
articulable
dash.
suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
Open your door.
A couple of quick points here. One, the RAS that he committed a crime is that he has a set of fictitious plates. According to the Wisconsin State Statute 341.61, improper use of evidence of registration.
And now we got to see here while DK tells me everything I already know and already told you guys, but it's okay. Love you, DK.
Any person who does any of the following may be required to forfeit not more than $500. And jumping down to number 5, possesses a counterfeit registration plate, insert tag, decal, or other evidence of registration. And point 2, did the officer escalate things a little bit here? I'd argue, yes, he did somewhat come off as aggressive. Saying that, if you were asked to keep your hands
I don't think so necessarily. I don't think he was that aggressive. I feel like I've seen cops, other cops be a little bit more aggressive, where I've called them out. I didn't feel like he was being this aggressive. I didn't feel like he was being that aggressive. But that's just me personally. I've certainly seen other cops be pretty heavy-handed.
on the wheel while detained on a traffic stop. Don't reach down like this and attempt to roll up your window, especially when he's walking in front of the vehicle.
You're turning this into something it doesn't need to be.
I'm not even doing
You're
anything.
rolling your
You're
window up.
escalating.
I asked you to keep your hands up on your steering wheel and you refused to do so. Roll your window
My
down.
hands are here.
Roll your window down.
No, sir.
Okay, so the cop. Okay, now I'm going to criticize the cop here, because how can you tell unless there's a button on the wheel itself, how can you tell the guy to keep both hands on the wheel and then tell him to roll the window down when it's more than likely the button's on the side of the door? So not being the best at instructions in this incident. So I have to kind of I have to call out the cop here for this incident right here. He's kind of giving confusing commands here.
You're giving me orders for what? How are you giving me orders? You're a public servant. You work for me.
Exactly. It's for my safety.
It's for my safety too. I don't trust you. You was just about to pull a fucking taser on me for nothing.
Correct.
I haven't committed a crime. There's no victim. There's nothing.
Step out of the vehicle.
For what?
Because I'm asking you to.
I don't want to.
That doesn't matter. You don't have a choice.
Yes, I do. I haven't committed a crime. Can you call your supervisor, please, sir? No, I asked for your supervisor. Call your supervisor now. And I would like my lawyer.
Well, at this point, you're not necessarily entitled to an attorney. I didn't see him pull out a taser. I think the cop may have put his hand on the taser, but I don't think he pulled it out though.
That's just fine. Keep your hands up on the dash for me.
I always find it interesting that these guys don't believe in traffic laws, yet seem to always use other rights they are afforded, like the right to an attorney, during these exchanges. Saying that, this man's probably not getting an attorney sitting on the side of the road.
I understand,
I don't want to make this any worse for you or for me. I want to do what I got to do, get you on your way. That's all I want to do. Okay? I've never...
Okay, so, all right, fair. All right, now he's trying to de-escalate. So, all right, this is a lot better. Cop is now trying to de-escalate the situation. So.
I arrested somebody for not having a registration plate.
Right.
I don't want to start now.
Okay.
So do you have
and you seem like a reasonable guy, sir. And I am too, and I just want you to know you're not in harm.
All right, so this is good.
I have no ill intent.
I don't even know your name. How do I supposed to know you're not in a danger to
My
me?
name is Aiden. That's what they call me by Aiden.
So, how about we just start this all over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll start fresh.
There we go. All right, awesome. Awesome. All right, kudos.
Do you have anything with your name on it that I can identify you?
Sir, I don't need to identify myself if I haven't committed a crime, sir.
Okay, but you have committed a traffic violation.
That's not a crime, sir. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. In order for me to, this is not a stop and identify state. This is not a stop and identify.
He didn't stop you just for the sole purpose of identifying you. He stopped you because you had fake plates on there. That is a legitimate reason to stop, because in the state of Wisconsin, you're supposed to have proper plates, and you don't. Hey, Alpha. Welcome, man. I'm doing okay. One day at a time, right? But I'm doing okay.
I stay, sir.
If a person is lawfully stopped by law enforcement, which seems to be the case here, yes, an identification is required. The Fourth Amendment protects us against unreasonable searches and seizures. The whole fake plate attached to his vehicle makes it a reasonable request.
You're going to try to escalate this for no reason, sir. And I'm just trying to show you that the vehicle, you can get the VIN.
Oh, God, Judy, no.
It's a private automobile. I'm traveling. I'm not operating in commerce for hire.
Oh, God. Okay, now I think somebody got bingo right there.
It's on the back of the vehicle. I have my privacy sticker. I have my Constitution. I have a no trespassing sign. This is private.
I forgot that a lot of I haven't even seen sovcits do that in a long time. But I feel like I saw a fair amount of times a while back where sovcits will literally buy those no trespassing signs that you get at Walmart or AutoZone or whatever, and you just put them in your car as though that's supposed to do something. Am I back to eating takeaways now that my mom's... Well, I just had the last of my mom's leftovers today, so shut up.
So he has a not for hire notice on the back of his vehicle. He has a privacy sticker. He has a copy of the Constitution and a no trespassing sign. It sure sounds like someone purchased the executive package at the freedomfromgovernment.org.
True.
The only thing that he seems to be missing are the vanilla spice pears.
What the hell? What the hell are, what are vanilla spice pears?
Oh my goodness, man.
And that's where the video abruptly concluded. So much for transparency. Let's now listen to a couple of clips by San Joaquin Valley Transparency regarding this.
Hey,
all right, folks. So the
Ed.
first thing we want to talk about is
He's
Tracker
okay.
versus Traveler. First of all,
Oh,
these
no.
are the types of videos that get flagged as sovereign citizen videos. I
They
only
are.
gave up on this topic and was about to stick to First Amendment audit videos only, but these
Oh,
videos
no.
are cops, so I've been reluctant to just giving up on them. The reason
Oh, no.
to share this video and bring up this topic again is because a man named Cameron Wilson did a video regarding this. I'll drop his channel link as well. Police stopped Cameron, detained him, put him in handcuffs, but eventually let him go. He spoke to the cop who knew about First Amendment audit videos, and this cop was interested in learning the truth. He even made a statement that he wishes money to the DMV. Cameron Wilson has been successful in court. That is the difference between his video and many others we've seen.
Nah.
Bull.
Posted a video showcasing officers using
I'm calling BS.
their discretion to let him go despite having fake plates. There is no evidence on his channel indicating any win in a courtroom. Has he had a ticket dismissed or thrown out? Possibly. Has he won his case arguing jurisdiction that he's not a driver but a traveler, or that traffic laws don't apply to him? Of course not. But that doesn't matter to San Joaquin and his viewers.
Cameron recently sent me another video where the cops threatened the guy to break his window and to take the man to jail, but they end up getting in their cars and driving away just to do the drive of shame. So then why are we beginning to see a pattern of this stuff
Drive of shame?
working? Is it because more people are studying this topic?
No one is seeing this, quote, stuff working.
Okay, so maybe I'm not done. Maybe I'm not done with auditors. If because again, the Venn diagram between an auditor and a sovcit is definitely becoming a circle. So if San Joaquin Valley is now starting to entertain sovcit stuff, I guess I got to go back to it.
There are a handful of videos out there where officers have let these pseudo-lawyers off without a ticket.
Right up yours. Thank you for the 26 months, man.
As I said
I
previously,
appreciate it.
this, quote, stuff doesn't work in a court of law.
All right, folks, sadly, the video stops here. We don't know exactly what happens at the end of the video, but hopefully Chip gives us a follow-up on his channel.
Correction, we do know what happened after he ended the video, but not because he released an update. He did, however, release this 15-second clip which he presents as evidence that he can drive on the roadways without the need of a driver's license.
Yes, look, my view about this right to travel is the same as Justice Kavanaugh's in his separate opinion. He said, this is not a particularly difficult question. The right to travel is a constitutional right.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my, really?
General Merrick Garland was talking about traveling on the road.
Oh, you selective cherry picking. I can't curse. I must not curse. I must not curse. Oh my goodness. All right.
With no registration or license. Anyone? No? Well, good, because you'd be right. This clip, just like the video he released of his traffic stop, ended a little too quickly. Here's the full quote of what Merrick Garland was saying. This is not a particularly difficult question, Garland said. The right to travel is a constitutional right, and it allows a woman in a state that bars abortion to travel and obtain an abortion in a state in which it's permitted. As you can see, context always matters. As for how well this, quote, stuff works, let's take a look at our sovereign's record, shall we? In 2016, he was hit with 2 charges, operating without a license and non-registration of a vehicle. He pled no contest to those and still to this day owes about $500 to the courts. In 2017, he was charged this time with operating while revoked. Now, even though this case is about 6 years old, he still hasn't gone to court for it. As a matter of fact, he just didn't appear, resulting in him having a warrant out of Milwaukee County, Wisconsin. As for the video we covered today, he was charged with yet another operating while revoked. And just like last time, he failed to appear yet again, leading to another bench warrant being issued, this time out of Waukesha County. I'm starting to see why Chip nor San Joaquin ever provided us with an update. Maybe if he would have handed the officer a jar of freedom pears instead of his no trespassing sign, he would have been free to go. I guess we'll never know. Alright everyone, thanks for stopping by today. Please do remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. This is Dummy Kruger.
Oh man.
Video.
Yeah, I have to say, of all the things that actually triggered me, it was that cherry-picked clip. Oh, that was just gross. All right. What's this? This is from Van Balian now.
Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt. I need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I've already won this in court.
Oh no. Oh no.
I know what the words are. He's a lawyer.
Is he a lawyer?
Okay. God damn it, I'm in the Homeland Security school. Are you guys kidding me? I could be your boss in another 3 years. It's in the middle of teaching me that this craft is crap. Okay.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to Florida, courtesy of a new channel called Officer Rogers. So please go subscribe, link is in the description. Where a sovereign citizen couple, specifically the driver, effortlessly turns a simple warning for no seatbelt into a litany of charges, with lots of interesting claims about the law in between. Right, let's get into the video.
Hi. Hello. I'm Sergeant Brown, UCPD. The reason I stopped is because you're not wearing your seatbelt. Do you have your license registration on you, ma'am?
I'm sorry, is that, I'm sorry. I just took my seatbelt off.
You didn't have her on.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
You're gonna have to, I just took it off. I wear my seatbelt. Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt.
Outstanding.
Okay.
Outstanding indeed, especially because this lady believes, or pretends to believe, traffic laws don't apply to her. So for her to say she badgers other road users about their conduct is quite ironic, but not unexpected. But wait, it gets even better.
Oh, it does?
I'm not gonna do this morning.
Dude, we're not from here.
I
know you guys are from Michigan. I saw the tag. Do you have your passport on you or some sort of ID?
I left it at the fucking house. It's not even on me.
Okay, no worries.
I got mine.
He's got his.
Okay. Do you have
I'm on my way to church right now.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Do you actually have a DL?
What do you mean? I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I don't won this in court.
I mean, you're preaching to the choir tones. I mean, yeah. That's why I got so triggered, is because that's all sovereign citizens do, is just cherry pick or make up quotes for cases. But here we go.
Okay, first of all, you're in the driver's seat operating a motor vehicle, so you obviously need a driver's license. And secondly, you guys really need to learn the difference between winning in court and getting a case dismissed, because it would save you from so much ridicule.
Yeah, I was definitely wearing my seatbelt. We'll have to subpoena those videos.
What's your first name, ma'am? Ma'am, what's your first name?
What?
Your first name?
But I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed for you.
Oh, God.
You're not wearing your seatbelt, ma'am.
That's not a crime.
It's a traffic violation, ma'am.
It's actually a civil infraction.
Which I can pull you over for.
Which you could... Exactly! It doesn't matter whether or not it's officially or technically a crime in the state. What matters is that the cop can still pull you over for and give you a ticket for. I'm being reminded of Sabir Bey, because he makes this exact argument and he's too stupid to not. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go off on a rant on Sabir Bey for no reason. All right, I'm gonna press play. Okay.
Or yes.
No, I was wearing my seatbelt though. We're having a dispute here. I was wearing it, and you're saying
we're having a dispute here. So here
you can't tell me I was not wearing it.
Can you settle down?
then you can fight. Then you can fight the ticket.
Down for a second here. Here's how it's going to play out. I'm going to verify everything, and I'm just going to cut you a traffic warning and be on my merry way. That was my whole plan. Just to be honest with you, not to get into a long, drawn-out argument about whatever. I'm just going to verify that you have a license or whatever that says you can drive in the state of the United States. Once that's clean and valid, I'm out of here. That is my plan.
Well, you know, I'm glad you found.
And there's a Dunning-Kruger laugh.
All this hilarious. The question is, though, will you still be laughing the same way when those 2 pair of handcuffs come out? I'm guessing not.
All right. What's your first name, Mama?
It's Dixie.
Dixie. Miss Dixie. Okay. And your birthday?
It's in August.
August.
Oh my God! Just say it!
22nd.
Wow, I cannot wait to tell my professor this.
Okay. And the year?
You're right to travel guru / scammer, you mean, because no actual professor would find arguing pseudo-law at the side of the road all that interesting.
Professor?
Yeah, because I don't have her DL or
I don't
a
need
passport.
a DL, but I just told you
You
that.
need an
I won it in the
identification,
Supreme
though.
Court.
I won my DL case in the Supreme Court, she says. Well, I mean...
In the Supreme Court? Wow.
If you're gonna lie, you may as well make it a big one.
Right.
I don't have to have I don't have to
To
have an
verify your
identification.
identity, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever you say, but I need. What's your date of birth?
Oh, 82.
82. Okay.
282. Here's my passport.
Oh, perfect.
26.
Oh no. I mean, is it an actual passport or a passport?
I'm looking for my passport ID, but I only have my passport.
All right, thank you, Miss Dixie.
Oh, she does have her passport. Why would you carry your passport on you everywhere? I don't do that.
You're welcome.
Also, by any chance, do you have the registration?
This is my husband's truck.
Okay. Do you have the registration or anything that has a VIN on it?
We
Okay, no
do
worries.
things different.
I've never been pulled over before.
Okay.
Honestly.
I've never been pulled over before, he says, which shockingly turns out to be a lie. Yet she won her right to try the case in the Supreme Court. Do you guys even know what the word honestly means?
Yeah, and I had my seatbelt on.
Okay, hang on. So all she has is her passport.
Well, the truck's not registered, so
It's not even registered. I can't even get anything back on the tag.
there's nothing for it.
Uh-oh.
Great. Okay.
51.
Here's where
Well,
found you. You don't. Your license suspended.
I mean, that's fair.
Can't find you, and
So her license is suspended and the vehicle's not registered. Who would have thought? I did not see that coming at all, guys.
we can't even find the truck. It's not even registered. So I'm gonna run the VIN real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, we have
like
access.
from
We have access
1900 miles away.
We have access in the database of all the states. But I'm gonna run the VIN and see what we get. That's where we're at. Hello.
What's going on?
How's it going?
This guy said to give us a fucking warning so we can get to church. About to be late.
Yeah, unfortunately, whatever identification you guys are providing is not coming back. I don't know if he told you that.
He
It's
said,
a federal
"You
ID.
can't find me, it's a federal ID.
I understand that, but you guys need to have at least a state
I'm
ID.
actually in Homeland Security School. I'm like going for my bachelor's associates.
I'm in Homeland Security School and I'm going for my bachelor's associates. I went for my bachelor's associates, whatever that means. All right.
That's not true.
What are you talking about?
I understand that, but you are required to have a driver's license.
No, you're not.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Title 18, Section 31, brother. I know.
Oh God! Of course, he cites it. 18 section. Okay, what they're citing is Title 18 is the federal criminal code, And section 32, I think that's actually an incorrect citation. I think it might be right. It's either 31 or 32. Hang on. 18, USC 32 is the it should be the definitions. Yeah. Oh, it's no, he's got it wrong. It's 31. 31 is the definitions. And the sovereign citizens like to use that because it looks, hey, in 18 USC 31, it defines motor vehicle as something used in commerce. It's like, well, yeah, okay. The states have a different. The states are the one who handle driver's licenses, and they also have their own definitions, and that's what the local cops go by. Are the local definitions, not the federal one, because the federal one deals with specific types of crime, not involving registration. And also, I often point out, anytime a sovcit does this, I often cite to them other parts of the code. I forget the exact terms, but there are other parts of the code that defines motor vehicle as being all kinds of vehicles, not just specifically those used for transportation or for hire. And most of the time, they move on to another point or ignore me or deflect. And anytime I ask them, well, why are there two contradictory definitions of a motor vehicle in the federal code? And they don't have an answer for that.
I know what the words
He's a
are.
lawyer.
Okay.
That's why we got a
He's a lawyer.
passport. It actually says on there to not detain.
And I've been pulled over.
If I'm correct,
A
it
few
says not
different
detain.
times, never have a problem.
Okay, so he has been pulled over. Before, he told the other cop that he's never been pulled over before.
Right, so let me get this straight. She's at Homeland Security School, which in itself is quite worrying if true. If true. He's a quote-unquote lawyer who thinks Title 18, Section 31, a code that covers definitions surrounding aircraft, nullifies the driver's license. He's never been pulled over before, but at the same time been pulled over a few different times and never had a...
Well, Van Ballien's not entirely correct. The 18 USC 31 covers the aircraft and motor vehicles, but it's specifically involving certain types of crimes that would obviously be handled by the federal government.
a problem. Like, we're going to believe that. Oh, and she thinks her passport says she can't be detained on a traffic stop. Got all that? Right, now on to the arrest.
Miss Dixie.
I don't want to talk to you about the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not finding it at all.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. They're on a paper system.
Okay.
And what is this guy talking about? A passport isn't an identification.
His formal identification is not a form for a licensed operator motor vehicle.
Yeah, but we're not a resident of the state of Florida.
You still have to have a licensed operator vehicle in the state of Florida.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Eustace.
I actually am getting my bachelor's in associates in Homeland Security. That's what it seems on the actual.
A bachelor's associates in Homeland Security. Are you South Siren?
Like calling somebody black the N-word.
What the hell? No! No! What? What? I'm done. Shot.
Yes, it is. You know, because that's a discriminating comment. You just asked me if I was a sovereign citizen. Everybody is a sovereign.
Pretending to feel discriminated against is one thing, but comparing a racial slur to the term sovereign citizen has got to be a new low for these guys.
It is.
Why? I would like that. Oh, I see. Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me. I hope you arrest me. Call Kathy.
I'm not actually surprised that, right. No, Jessa, I'm not surprised that having a degree, specifically in Homeland Security, is a thing. It would sound to me like the equivalent of like a criminal justice degree. So that's not surprising. It's just, she said that she was going to school at she's going to Homeland Security school to get her bachelor's associates. That's not a thing though.
Right now, get my attorneys on the phone. Don't touch me. Okay. Okay.
All right, man.
Okay.
Get up.
Okay.
Resisting now.
Okay. I'm not resisting anything. You just pulled me backwards.
Step inside, watch your head.
I am pregnant. Can you fucking move it? It is the law. You cannot handcuff me behind my back.
Okay, first of all,
Is that a thing? That you can't handcuff a pregnant woman behind the back? I've never heard of that before, but I'm going to defer to all of my law enforcement folks in the chat.
that drop to the ground reminds me of the time Bell for Freedom, now who remembers her, dropped to the ground just as the cuffs were about to go on for causing
I remember that one.
Complete chaos in a VA hospital with Johnny 5-0. And secondly, I couldn't find a law that prevents police from cuffing pregnant women behind their back. I mean, that could be a policy in some departments, but since when did you start caring about?
Yeah, I was going to say it could be a policy, but I've never heard of it, though.
The law when you ignore so many.
Thanks, guys.
All
right. My guys are not being aggressive. Your wife is taking things up a notch, unfortunately. But and this is where we're coming from. She doesn't have a driver's license.
New York has a law that you can't cuff a pregnant woman at all. Gotcha.
No, she was driving. That's what I'm saying. I saw her drive.
I'm telling you, we're not driving. We're traveling.
Okay. But she does not have a valid driver's license.
What do you mean? What do you mean? The law in Chicago where you are from says you need a...
Aren't you a lawyer?
Driver's license if you want to operate a vehicle.
Wait, did Van Balen say Chicago?
Law in Chicago where you...
Van! I know you're a Brit bonger, but we're in Florida man country. We're not in Chicago.
Says you need a driver's license.
Also, I think they said they're from Michigan, not Illinois.
Operates a vehicle on a public road. Florida also has a law that says you need a driver's license. It's not that hard to understand, or it shouldn't be.
Oh, they said they were. I thought they said they were from Michigan. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm wrong. Never mind.
Are being calm.
So here's the deal. Now you're being charged with resisting.
What?
You're being charged with resisting as well. I'm not putting up the bullshit.
I didn't resist. I was backwards. How can I resist?
Put your left foot in. Not lawfully obeying to command.
To? What is the first command?
I told you to go to the car.
Why would you
Walk
put
over
me
here.
and detain me?
Because you're being arrested.
Put your left foot in for now. What?
I already explained to you. Operating a motor vehicle in the state of Florida without a flower
That is not your... that is not a vehicle.
Watch your knee.
My passport says do not detain me.
Now that reminds me, I should start work on that top 10 car door slam in a sovcit's face video. Maybe it could work as a short or something.
True. All right, Van, stop it. I still need to put... I feel like I still needed to do like a top 10 bench slaps compilation for me. I feel like I have enough videos that I could probably put those together, but there has to be a top 10 in terms of bench slaps, which I'm pretty sure at least 2 of them will come from Judgmental 10 alone, or 3 of them.
Because we really do have some good ones to choose from now, especially that hit and run guy in South Dakota. That was comedy gold.
How the fuck does someone fit back here, really? Not very good.
Cody, let me ask you. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay. Are you guys like sovereign citizens?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Just stand up for, our rights.
Okay, and I'm totally fine with that. I respect that by all means. It's okay. I don't mean to like insult you by asking that question. Okay. But this
I didn't mean to call you the equivalent of the N. I didn't mean to call the equivalent of the N word to your wife earlier. I apologize.
It kind of had me like, you guys are traveling, but you guys got to have a driver's license. You can have a passport and stuff for ID purposes.
Yeah, it is for ID purposes.
For ID purposes, but for driving.
Look, it's okay. Look, the officer is half sovereign, so he's allowed. He's given an S word pass.
You need a driver's license.
You do not need a driver's license to travel.
Playing semantic word games might work with people online, but it doesn't work out here in the real world. But please don't let that stop you from trying, because it's very entertaining for us.
All right, ma'am. I have a female officer, pat you down, make sure you don't have anything.
Okay, this is an
illegal on
abuse
your
of
person.
power, and
It's not
I
an
will
abuse
be.
of power,
But it's okay. Let her pat
it's
me
our
down.
policy.
Let her pat me down. You can go ahead and pat me down,
Right
ma'am.
over here.
Okay, I'm glad, because I thought it was a male officer at the opening of the video. I thought it was a male officer like doing the search, but no, it was a female officer. Good.
I have the right to remain silent,
yes.
and that's what I choose to do so from now on. You will not get my fingerprints. You will not get anything from me.
Do you have anything on you, guns, drugs?
No, I don't have anything on me. Anything. Anything. Go ahead.
Do you have anything in your bra?
I don't have anything in my bra but my boobies. Oh my God, I cannot wait to file a lawsuit against the Eustis Police Department. You do not go to jail for traveling through the state of Florida.
You need a driver's license.
No, you do not.
Cooperative
No, I've already won that with section and case law. God damn it, I'm in Homeland Security School. Are you guys kidding me?
I'm in the Homeland Security School. Again, I don't think that's a thing. If it's a thing, it has to be something like internal, like for like people who are already federal officers or something. If it's actually a thing, it's not a thing for like that any like random citizen can just walk into.
I could be a boss in another 3 years. It's in the middle of teaching me that this crap is crap.
Lies, lies, and even more lies. That's all you get from these guys. How can you tell? Well, her lips were moving.
Tony, call Kathy. Tell her to get here now. My children are with somebody else, you stupid idiot.
Watch your head.
I can't even believe you guys.
Watch your knee.
Community colleges.
So they're trying to walk her to the car, and she's yelling and screaming and purposely tripped herself down on the ground to make it look like we were being physical.
Sovereign citizen?
Yeah, the terms that they're using. Traveling. I don't contract with the government.
Yep.
We don't need a driver's license. We have our passports. You guys are like on passports, like authority type. The language is all there.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yep.
Sunday, people are supposed to be happy.
Not her.
She's far from happy right now.
Right, so now we find out the truth, or the nearest thing to it, regarding that so-called right to travel Supreme Court win. And yes, it's exactly what we all predicted, because of course it is.
I need you to take her to the PD.
She's in my car right now.
Oh, she is? Yeah. Okay, all right.
I mean,
trade places then. Now, if you want to have the truck, if you want the truck moved to the church, you can do that with the tow truck company. Okay.
Do what? Yeah, I'm gonna call the tow truck company, but I still don't want them to remove my plate. That's my metal, man. Come on.
I have to. It's.
What do you mean?
It's not assigned to the truck. You have to have the tag and the vehicle registered together.
Show me.
Okay. If it's not registered, okay, you cannot be driving this car.
Can you show? I'm not driving.
I'll have one of my officers show you the statute. Okay.
You can show me the statute, but I've already won this. If you look up my wife's name,
Oh no.
Florida, like 2 years ago, bro. We just went through this.
Wait, I thought they were like tourists. They lived in the state of Florida?
Okay.
West Palm Beach. Look it up. Everything dismissed. They tried giving her like 38 tickets.
How much you guys went out of that?
I think I settled for about 25.
25 mil?
Thousand? No, come on. I don't do all that. I'm not a greedy person. I just want people to know like where it's coming from.
Now, it's not that I don't believe a word this guy says.
Yeah.
Nah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Because getting your case dismissed, which can happen for various reasons, is not the same as winning your case. And it certainly doesn't mean you can now ignore those same laws. I shouldn't really have to say this, but we are dealing with really special people here.
You know, instantly you're like the sovereign citizen thing. That's what everybody always goes to that.
I mean, yeah, of course. Homeland Security School and you do law school. True. Thank you, Wonder, for the 10 months.
And then, you know, I looked it up. A sovereign citizen is just a peace officer, man. It's just a civilian. You know, and you're having a sovereign right because you're trying to protect people and all this and that, but there's no injured party here.
No, there isn't.
Nobody did anything to anybody or anything else.
And I like
you
this.
You claimed that there wasn't a seatbelt. I said, you know, there was a seatbelt. You know, maybe the shape.
I wish I knew her name, her actual name. I don't know if Miss Dixie is her actual last name, but it's like she said Dixie versus West Palm Beach. I doubt that's a thing.
Or something, you know, or seeing it. My wife's a little bit heftier. You know what I mean? So maybe you didn't see the strap, but she was wearing it, man.
Right, so Dixie was arrested for driving without a license. His license was suspended too, so their vehicle was either towed or parked up somewhere. Failing to register a motor vehicle, resisting without violence, and failing to sign a criminal citation because, of course, she refused. And her bond was set at $5,000. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, I doubt it exists.
Rogers a sub. Link is in the description. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next video.
Og. Well done, Van. All right. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, wait, 1 second. There you go. Anonymous, thank you for the $4.20 in memory of Archer. Thank you so much. All right. This might be I think this is probably going to be the last one. This is also the latest one released today from Van Balian. I haven't seen it yet, so should be interesting. Thank you, Deacon, for the $5. I would think you have to list at least low security clearance to get your controls for that degree. I don't think you do. It's just like you're taking a gamble. I feel like you're probably just taking a gamble with getting the degree with the hope that you'll get a security clearance.
I get it. Your call's getting to it, man. I'm not
because no, let them, because we got it recorded that you said you messed up your name. I'm sorry. Let me redo this.
Thank you, Akira, for the $2. That's nice of you. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to West Wego, Louisiana for a traffic stop where a sovereign citizen couple get pulled over for displaying one of those stupid private plates. But things soon escalate when the driver thinks he can outsmart the cop, which ends with their Ford F-150 on the back of a tow truck. Right, let's get into the video.
So you're stopping us for the plate because you know.
I get a lot, Ed, but I don't do trick-or-treating. I keep the candy for myself.
There's nothing private about the plate. This is
What's your name, man?
I've seen you. They have a business address. We have to be able to identify.
Sean asked, how do these people reconcile the fact that every state issues both commercial and non-commercial driver's license? They don't. They just what, you know, the same thing that flat earthers do. Deflect, pivot, and or not answer, or move the goalpost. Yeah. Or not.
That's not going to come up in the day-to-day.
I think you did. Oh no, you don't have to register.
You don't have to.
No. You can register that privately with the Secretary of State.
I'm sorry, but you don't just get to make up your own rules and ignore Louisiana vehicle registration laws because you read something somewhere online that says you don't need to.
December 23rd, 1999. You ever had a license?
Yeah. I mean, but I turned it in a while. Well, it expired a while back. But I read in the DMV law, you don't have to re-register it if you're not an employee of the state. So
that's Supreme Court law.
That's Supreme Court law too.
Oh, is it? Is it? Is that right?
Yeah.
How you doing?
If you look at the code of registration.
Well, I knew you at the strip lot.
Okay, first of all, you should really turn your music off during a traffic stop because it just comes across as disrespectful. And secondly, no, the Supreme Court did not rule that you don't need a driver's license or registration to operate a motor vehicle on a public road. Maybe you should have checked that before you turned your license in.
So they're probably going to be running your name, but you're fine. They'll probably give you a citation and then just do no cause for action.
Who is this lady the guru? What is happening? Adam, have you played Spider-Man 2? Yes. Out of I did last week I did one of those like kind of impulse buys to try and, you know, kind of get my mind off of things, and also they patched the flag so that it's not Cuban and now it's the proper Puerto Rican flag. I went and got Spider-Man 2 and I've started it, haven't gotten too far into it at all, but I'm having fun. It's pretty good so far. But is she like, she sounds like either, yeah, you say she's either takes charge or she sounds like the guru here, or the one who did the research.
That's why I'm like, give your social because
Griggsy, I know you're trolling, so that's okay. But I don't care if you're trolling. If you say something like that again, I'm putting you in timeout.
Whatever ticket they give you, sign it under risk. So you say you don't feel that you're breaking any laws, so you know. I wonder why they automatically think we're sovereign citizens just because we're...
Because all sovereign citizens do this right to travel BS. So of course they're going to assume you're a sovcit.
We're stating Supreme Court cases. Like, that's crazy.
Okay, first of all, has the guy driving got a mind of his own? Because you seem to be doing all his thinking for him. And secondly, you're not sovereign citizens just because you state Supreme Court cases, although that in itself can be a red flag. No, you're sovereign citizens because you're using sovereign citizen arguments. So, you know the old saying, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, you know the rest.
Oh my god, Omega, he just told your bit.
Look, what's going on? Like, is that a crime?
Pre-watch.
He's doing better.
That license plate's no good. You don't have a driver's license. You don't have insurance. You don't have a brake tag. Those are crimes.
Oh my god, he's got the trifecta of no license, no registration, no insurance.
Yes,
he's sweet. He's doing better.
That license plate's no good. You don't have a driver's license. You don't have insurance. You don't have a brake tag. Those are crimes.
No, it's not. That's a
what's a what tag?
Statute.
Yeah, that's a statute and code. That's not a crime.
Oh, statute and codes. Okay, maybe I should have saved these for bingo.
Unless you have a probable cause for a crime, it's a traffic infraction, and an infraction is not a crime.
You know you can be
okay
for traffic violations, right?
You can. Yes. Again, that's the thing that these guys Again, people like Sabir Bey and these gurus never tell their audiences. Yes, a lot of these things are not crimes under the strict auspices of the state. They may be infractions, they may be violations, some of them even classified as civil infractions. But you could still be arrested for them in most states. You could still be arrested for them. You could still be stopped for them by a cop on the highway, and you can still be given a citation for it.
It's not an arrestable offense.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what Louisiana's laws are, but I know damn well in New Jersey, you absolutely can be arrested for not having insurance. In Texas, I think they said in Texas, for any infraction, you can have it could be arrested. You can be arrested.
Do you have a license? Do you have a license to determine and interpret law?
What?
Yes, I do, but I'm not gonna.
Where's your bar card? And where?
Oh my God! Y'all got me twisted. Oh, this video is agitating me hard. You got this.
Where's your attorney's license? That's the only license.
I enforce the law. I'm not an attorney.
But you're enforcing statutes and codes. You're not enforcing the law.
Okay, first of all, do you have a license to determine and interpret law, or even a bar card yourself? If not, then shut up. And secondly, if you're trying to lessen the effect of a statute and code because you think they're not the law, then enjoy your walk home.
Y'all gonna make the situation worse when y'all could be on your way, okay? So where's your address? Where are y'all staying?
She knows, 755 Avenue H.
Well, he's telling me something different.
No, I'm saying
We don't have an address. We have a P.O. box. Just because we're
of course you do.
staying there, that's what he said. 755 Avenue H.
Yeah. Avenue A?
H.
And that's the P.O. box?
No, that's where we're temporarily staying, but that's not where we get our mail.
Yeah.
Just get the ticket because judges know the law better than cops.
Yeah, I mean, the judges work with us when we go talk to them. So
I know.
it's like...
It's just, man, I'm going to have to send something to the sheriff and eventually speak to their superior. I don't know.
You have insurance on the car, or are y'all not required to have insurance?
Okay, the Supreme Court said we're not required, but we do want to get insurance.
Must. Thanks, Brad. Must not curse, must not curse, must be calm. Must be zen. Breathe. Breathe deep.
Okay, so you don't have insurance?
Right.
Okay, so grab y'all stuff. That's important because your car's getting towed.
So you're illegally and unlawfully taking our vehicle, our automobile.
Go back and watch a few more videos before you try to sit here and quote.
I don't watch videos.
Who is this female officer? Who is this based female officer in the background?
Sorry.
Everything I learned from the state website.
Cite me the law
So
that says that.
Louisiana's government's wrong. Okay.
Chicago Coach Company versus the City of Chicago.
Oh, shut the hell. Oh, she cited Chicago. Of course she did. Whew. Pepper X is now the hottest pepper in the world. How much for you to eat one on stream? No. Y'all already have me eating the world's hottest gummy bear, and that's all you're getting.
The Supreme Court case already determined you don't need a license, force registration, or a tag to have your right to travel. It is. Go look it up. That code that's on there, go look it up. We're gonna handle that, and we're gonna get the damages back for what you're doing, because this is the only way we can win. Every time we go to court, we win. With cops, you can't win. This is crazy. You're law enforcement. You're supposed to know the law. Not
Thank you, Riku, for the $2. Aw. You know, I'll go with that. You know, they actually liked it. Archer and Winston both liked those when I got them, so I'll have to pick those up. But thank you, Riku.
You're enforcing statutes and codes. It's not even a crime. You know this is not a towable offense? Exactly.
Because
in New Jersey, it absolutely is a towable offense. If you do not have insurance, you cannot drive that vehicle.
It's a statute and code. Look at Shreveport.
You're impeding our right to travel. You're impeding our right to labor.
Koenig versus Shreveport, Bank of Shreveport. Statutes and codes not
No,
law.
I got their names.
That's a fake. Oh, so they're citing a fake quote.
We said just do it. Don't bother them and just get your stuff and we'll do it in court and personally hold them liable for the damages of the cost of the truck.
Yeah, you do that and see how far it gets you. Maybe you should have looked into this right to travel stuff from an unbiased source instead of reading misinterpreted or cherry-picked case law, like the one, for example, mentioned about statutes and codes not being law. Then you would realise why this crap doesn't work. But no, you go see the judge and tell him how mean this cop was to you. You might even get your case dismissed. That way you can go around telling people you won.
I'm not going to tell y'all vehicle, but y'all need to go pocket, okay? Until you get insurance.
All right. Well, we do have private insurance.
So in New Jersey, it's almost an automatic towable offense. In other states, they'll have to tow it, but you absolutely cannot drive off with it for sure. Absolutely. I believe every state in the union, if they find that you don't have insurance, you cannot be on the road with that vehicle. Yeah. All right, Linda, thank you for hanging out with us.
That's for y'all.
This is proof right here that we
That's
do have
just
a
proof
car.
of what we're saying.
Yeah. Y'all can take that.
Learn from it.
You don't want
Learn
to
it,
look
breathe
up?
it. It's the law.
You don't want to see if the people you work for.
Oh, they're gonna hand him the freaking like pages of BS court cases.
Well, I just want y'all to know I was telling y'all the truth.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
I mean, give it to her. Maybe she.
Y'all just don't want to see if we're wrong and y'all are right.
Obviously.
Y'all what?
Look, this for no license plate.
We
This
have
is the
one.
vehicle, not registered.
Give me the
okay?
insurance.
That's not a legit plate, dude.
You want to put the number on there?
Don't argue with him. He said it's not a legit plate. He doesn't want to look at the
all
law.
right.
He does not care about the law. It's
I'm letting
statutes and
y'all take
codes.
your car.
It's
We
fine.
can tow it.
I'll take that.
We'll just deal with the judges here too.
Right, so I guess at this point, this is a win for these guys. Kinda. At least when it comes to their vehicle. The cop is going to give them a break, even though they definitely don't deserve it. All
They
he has to
don't.
do is sign those tickets properly, park the vehicle up, and that'll be the end of it for now. Can he do it? Let's find out.
That's 2 tickets.
I'm telling you right now, you don't sign your name,
He did.
you will
right?
go to jail.
Ooh, uh-oh. So this I do know in some states, I think in Ohio, I think in Wisconsin, I was actually thinking about this earlier this week. I don't think so either in New Jersey that some states they're not going to cite you or you're not required to sign a ticket. In other states, I know in Texas and Louisiana, you have to sign it or else you're going in, because they treat the aspect of a ticket, which is, the signature of a ticket, meaning that I am swearing that I will appear at court at this in the state. This is sign the ticket or you're going to jail, because this is your way of avoiding going to being arrested and hauled off to the station. In Texas and Louisiana, you better sign it. And okay, Deacon says also in Alabama, people saying in Georgia. I know that in Ohio, and I think in New Jersey, and I think in Wisconsin, you're not required to sign the ticket. It's not a requirement in lieu of arrest. But yeah, Texas, Louisiana, you better, or else you're going to jail.
You signed your name, right?
Yeah, I'll put without recourse on it though.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Of course he did.
What is this?
Oh, I accidentally messed up. I said what I messed up my signature, so I'm gonna just continue.
He could do
That's
it
what I
again.
said. I could do it again if you want.
What do you mean? How can you mess that up, man?
No, 'cause I'm nervous, man.
Y'all, you make people nervous.
But, yeah, y'all
I done
making
gave
me
y'all
nervous, yeah.
plenty of chances.
To what?
To do the right thing. I'm not even gonna tell
We
y'all.
were trying, and he messed up his name because he was nervous, and he said it. We got it recorded. We weren't doing anything wrong or anything like that. That's his name. He can initial his mess
Put
up.
it together and I'll just redo it for you or something, or I don't know.
And 7th Street, I'm out with
If I, see,
You know what?
if I felt,
Nah, I'm getting your call's getting to it, man. I'm not gonna-
Because
Oh, and well, you know what? The cop gave him a chance. The cop tried to cut him a break, and well,
oh no! Let
officers exercising discretion.
because we got it recorded that you said you messed up your name. I'm sorry. Let me redo this.
yeah, I got it on record.
As you can see, the more you around, the more you're gonna find out.
We did not. We weren't doing anything
Your
wrong.
car's not even supposed to be on the roadway anyway.
We're almost home. Avenue H is 3 blocks away. It's right there.
Car's getting towed. You're not supposed to be on the roadway. You're playing games. You gave me the wrong name.
I'm not.
Ivan Eugene Norman is his name.
You
He
gave
wrote
me
that.
Eugene.
Ivan Eugene. That's
That
my
is his
name.
name.
Eugene. Your name is Norman
You
Eugene.
can use that.
No, what?
Wait, what? No, my name's not
Ivan
Norman
Norman.
Eugene.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
Ivan Eugene Norman.
No, Norman is a family name.
Okay, well.
If you put on there Ivan Eugene, that's your first and middle name. You're not putting your last name. You're being cheeky. I'm trying to be not use cursive language, but you're being cheeky with a cop, and he's not having fun with it. So what do you expect? What do you think he's gonna do when he sees you putting in a name that's not your last name on as a signature on the ticket?
Car's getting towed now because you won't play games. Car's getting towed.
What do you? I
No,
said
shouldn't
when I
curse
was
'cause it's
writing
gonna be
on the
used in
ticket.
court. Let me shut up. No, we got it recorded that you said, I'm sorry, I messed up, and you put your right name. I don't understand. It's all right. He wants to play games because he wants to play games.
You know about True Retreats for the win. Thank you for Linux guy.
Wrong on another ticket.
Calm down. Be better.
Do I have them? I think I have them.
They're getting wages for a job they don't know how to do.
I
Title
don't know.
18,
I did it right on one
USC,
ticket. So
41,
Stop
42.
whatever y'all need, and y'all can walk home there Avenue 8. Okay?
Title 18, 41, 42, USC.
You mean 241 and 242? You can't even get your statutes right. Wait, I thought statutes and codes were not law. Why are you citing federal statutes and codes? What's happening here? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Statutes and codes only count when you care about them.
Look that up. I bet you wish you will in about a month.
Well, not really, because Title 1841 deals with threats against the president and successors to the president, etc. And 42 is about extortionate credit transactions, so good luck with that, I guess. I know you meant to say Title 18 241 conspiracy against rights and 242 deprivation of rights under colour of law, but the only problem with that is driving is not a right, so neither of those apply. But more importantly, why are you even citing codes when, according to you, statutes and codes aren't?
Okay, I did not pre-watch this, okay? What the hell, Van? What the hell, Van Balian? Why? I did not pre-watch this video, all right? And he's taking my shtick.
Law?
We have private insurance. Just because y'all don't want to intend or take it don't mean it don't exist. Laws exist even if you don't believe they do.
Says the sovcit getting her vehicle impounded for pretending laws don't exist. The irony of that statement was amazing. Anyway, look what I noticed while they were emptying their Ford F-150. 2 industrial petrol garden trimmers and at least 1 petrol lawnmower. So according to their own logic, they were in commerce, therefore needed a licence, registration and insurance. But this just proves that it's not about the law or principles with these guys. It's about playing the victim and their hatred of authority. Right, so there was a follow-up video where they both go to West Wego PD to collect a form to get their vehicle released or something. And while there, they made a complete fool of themselves and get called out on their BS and nearly get themselves arrested by this officer. But the footage is terrible for the most part, so I'm going to give it a miss. But if you would like to watch that video, then I will provide a link in the description, along with a link to the original video. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support.
All right, we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that because it looks kind of wild. I'm very curious as to what they're going to say about this. Give me a second here. Uh-oh. ¿Por qué? Hang on. I actually missed out on a lot of Charlie's recent stuff, Mandy, to be honest. I know he's covered a lot of wild stuff though. Gosh, what was the most I forget what was the most recent one. But yeah, look, for obvious reasons I haven't really been following up on my YouTube, on my usual YouTube consumption. But yeah, I gotta. Artie, how's Winston? Winston's okay. You know, part of me wonders, is Bobby Knight the chair coach? I assume Bobby Knight's the chair coach, right? But Winston's doing okay. I don't know if he, I mean, he was there, but I don't know if he actually understood what happened. But for the most part, he's been pretty okay, pretty normal. Yeah, he's been his usual self, you know, meowing, for food. That's usually what he only does, is meow for food and sleep in his little mouse cubby hole. So the Riz Academy. Oh boy. All right. Well, hold on.
Which is the state OMB commissioner. You send them proof of your liability and able to cover it, and they send you a certificate of insurance. You do it like once a year.
So what you're talking about is like if you have a bond or something like that that covers you.
Yeah, they just want proof of, like, almost like proof of income, that
Okay.
up to 100,000.
No. So you go through a legitimate company.
Oh, we'll get worth it, yeah.
That's fine. But
So some states do allow you to go through I think New Hampshire's one of them that allows you to like certify assets, or it's like a certification process that you can show to determine that you have the capability of covering liability. I think some states do that. Other states are like, no, you actually have to get like a legitimate, go through like your regular insurance broker, like an insurance to have a car insurance. Andy, thank you for the 333 tip. Just a little bit towards you both calling belly rubs. I don't need a belly rub. Winston loves the belly rub. Yeah, you know.
So take this to Dale's. They show what we should do. Okay. So I have to pay anything? I'm not sure. That's on Dale's. That we have nothing to do with that.
Okay, so all you get is this, nothing from you guys?
Nothing from us that I'm aware of. No.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I need their division report. I have one more question. I was there, I think, Friday, but he wasn't. I needed the errors and omissions report.
Yeah. All right, man. What's up?
Errors and omissions report, it's like insurance.
All right, man.
Well, if you don't, you can just put that in writing and give it to me. So you wouldn't have police errors and omissions report?
What's up?
When people take an oath, they're bonded to insurance. It's called like an errors and omissions. It could be called many things. But you're supposed to have it for actual wrongdoing, accidents, during high-speed chases, if somebody's car or damage it.
So, I mean, what's the issue with that? I mean,
Well, I need a copy of the Arizona report, which would be your insurer,
Of course, they're Arizona.
what they insure,
So-
what the amount would be.
why? I mean,
Because when you break the Constitution, your oath of office,
okay, so
and
listen,
you
I'm
unlawfully
gonna let
seize
you,
a property.
the vehicle was not unlawfully seized, you did not
That's
have,
what the court
listen to me,
decided.
you did not have proof of insurance, all right?
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
When there is no proof of insurance on the vehicle, when there is no proof of insurance on the vehicle,
I can give you all these, you just take it. It's a government.
you can even look at
These are Louisiana laws, Supreme Court
Okay,
laws.
that's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
If you're in Arizona, why are you citing Louisiana? I thought, wait, they were in Louisiana, right? So why did I hear Arizona? Maybe I misheard.
what I'm telling you, okay, I'm telling you. I'm not gonna play this,
tell us whatever you want.
we're not gonna play this sovereign citizen bullshit.
This cop is having none of it.
Okay, we're not gonna play this.
But sovereign is in the Constitution, and
We're
when
not
you're
gonna
the
play
law.
What?
That's a God-given right. How do you get rid of sovereign and God and
The,
the equal rights? It's all the same
the
thing.
King of England.
No, it's all the Bill of Rights.
Okay, the Bill of Rights.
And the Constitution,
Yeah.
the Louisiana Constitution,
The
has
first
sovereignty in it.
The first 10 bills are the Bill of Rights.
Yes.
I get it, I know. Okay, I went to high school and they still had 6, okay? But we're not playing this game of I've got this, I've got that.
The
What's your
law,
address?
how we follow the
Okay, hold on a
law.
second, what's your address?
Why do you need that?
What's your address?
I have a PO box. It's not
Okay,
formal.
you live at
nothing.
755 Avenue H,
It's not
right?
right on that. I don't know
It
what
doesn't
your
matter.
Okay.
Your physical address, you live in public housing, right?
No.
No. 755
That
Avenue
has
H?
its own public Vanessa, which we're helping her fix up and
Okay.
get rid of the rest of that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm thinking of I, J, and K. So my
No, we
mistake.
own our own property, we're
Okay.
we have our own vehicle.
So, you have to have insurance in the state of Louisiana. You have to carry proof of insurance in the state of Louisiana. If you don't have either one of those items, the vehicle can't be towed. And when we run your license plate or your VIN in our computer system and it shows no insurance, it'll come out and tell us insurance cannot be confirmed.
The only thing with that is it's never gonna be registered on your side of the state. It will be registered with the Secretary of State,
Well, then-
but it doesn't have to. I'm trying to be
Then you're never getting your car back. Sorry.
You have a right to privacy.
You do. But,
And to not be
let me guess
investigated.
what, let me tell you something. You don't have a right to drive. Okay?
True!
I don't have to say that. Can you read that in the law?
You have to have a driver's license, correct? To drive.
No.
Yes.
Unless you're in commerce. We are not commerce.
That's sovereign citizen.
No, that is the law. It's not. It's an oxymoron. I don't know why people keep saying.
Oh, there it is. It's an oxymoron. Sovereign citizens don't exist. It's an oxymoron. Even though even Judge Joe Brown agreed with me that sovereign citizens are a bunch of people. But I know what Sabir Bey was doing. The Sabir Bey was being a manipulative dingus. But again, I have to not curse because I got a lot of not nice things to say about Sabir Bey. But I'm keeping it PG. Okay.
Those licenses are a privilege. They are a
The right to travel on a public highway is a constitutional right. Statutes, codes are not the law.
Okay.
This is
So I'm going
Louisiana.
to tell you just like this. Okay. You're about this close to going to jail.
Ooh.
No, because you are in this crazy denial, this crazy world where you think
you
that
have
you don't
to
have to have
follow.
a driver's license, where you think you don't have to have insurance.
I think you have
So
to
the
follow
only way we
law.
can prove to you if we go to court, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just, that's what I'm
To
saying.
go to court. I mean, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now.
I mean, we're not mean people, we follow the law, we believe in the law.
I got
We're
you.
honest, we're not doing anything wrong. We
I got you, but there are reasons, there are laws to require a driver's license.
There are statutes and codes, yes.
But there are studies showing that people, most accidents are caused more by licensed drivers than people without
That's
license.
because most people.
Why would they have laws on the books that apply to not commercial and non-commercial drivers if non-commercial drivers don't have to follow, don't have to have a license? Why would the state government bother to put that in place? Why would they waste the ink if they explicitly differentiate between commercial and non-commercial drivers in their statutes?
People are licensed, people follow the law. And we follow that.
I mean, you can do the same study that shows most people with toes stub their toes.
No, I agree with that. Most people are licensed.
Okay, so you understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yes, I do.
All right?
I like
And
to
I'm
sit
just
down
leaving it
with
up to the judge. I'm just
I
listening.
like to sit down.
I have 100% understand where you're coming from. I have 100% agreement with you that people should be free and the government has no business in your private business, in your private deals. Absolutely 100% support you in that belief. But when it comes to operating a motor vehicle on a highway, whether you're in commerce, whether you're going car, a car, any means of conveyance, okay? If you
Well, I can't do that anymore, Ed.
you need to have some, if you're operating it on a public highway, public road, public county road, whatever you want to call it, whatever.
Or my road. I can say not my road, right? Because it's my road, right?
Yeah, just as much my road.
So I have the information. Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is you must be licensed to operate any form of conveyance, no matter what you want to call it. You have to be licensed to operate.
And I understand you believe that, and I'm not even arguing that.
It's not a belief, it's the law.
That's where I'm coming from. It's not a belief, it's a law. I have to
The
understand.
difference is like the first 10
I'll be with you just 1 second.
The first 10 amendments on the Constitution apply to the people. The rest of that is a contract with the federal government. The contract with the state government.
I'm just letting you know
So-
that if you're operating any type of conveyance on a public road, highway.
Conveyance!
Whether you're in commerce or not, the poorest guy who's working every day, slugging it out to make a living, to the richest, wealthiest CEO, you have to have a driver's license if you're operating a vehicle or any means of conveyance. I mean, we can get out into the weeds and the minutia of.
Well, I just go to
this,
the
that, and
Supreme
the other.
Court, Louisiana court, all these other courts are backing me.
So I promise
believe
you.
in the civil law for Louisiana that said the owner has the right to due process before the seizure of their property. So how's it due process if my stuff is seized before I go to court?
Due process.
Oh my God! The due process was that they had probable cause to stop you. They had probable cause to tow the vehicle because you didn't have insurance.
Are required by law.
Yeah,
to have
that's
proof
not
of
the
insurance.
That's a statute code.
So I'll bet dollars to donuts, you can take even the most liberal, and I mean liberal, left-wing, rabid idiot on the Supreme Court, okay, on the Supreme Court, and ask them, are you required to have a driver's license? And they're going to say,
But
yes.
the Supreme Court already said no.
For driving a vehicle?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe
Just look up the case history. They'll take it. There's legal
I'm sorry.
at SupremeCourt.gov.
Louisiana revised statute 32.
I know, but if
51.
it's required,
You don't have to.
3251 states you must have a driver's license. And I'm sure somewhere in that Louisiana Constitution, it says, it talks about statutes and regulations and all of that.
yeah, but that's before it talks about the certain children with property.
No, he's already talked about statutes.
Yeah, it does talk
So,
about it.
It's only
anyway,
court.
y'all go over to Dale's, they're at 978 Avenue 8. It's on the corner of Expressway and Avenue 8.
All right.
Ugh.
gotta get a ride. I still look at her doing a meeting report.
And they gotta get it right.
I'm gonna send the FOIA to here, and he said like we go away.
I'm FOIAing everybody.
Give one to each place, and whether you gotta answer me. And no one wants to look at the law when it starts proving them wrong.
Yeah, they don't want to be proven wrong.
And he's like, my belief, but I'm the only one who state my belief that's backed up by law.
Yeah.
This is backed up by something that's inferior, and I can prove it's inferior.
Oh, is it? Is it really? You sure about that? See, I would love, please debate me. Please come to the channel, talk to me. I wish I had this woman's confidence. Please debate me on this. Come on. You sound so confident. Talk to me. Prove me wrong. I am a member of the British Accredited Registry, and you can make me look like a fool in public and humiliate me. Come on, where are these people? They're too cowardly to actually be challenged on it.
Like, come on. But I do, and he was gonna arrest me. And he even said it wasn't because I was stating the law, it was because I have a weird belief idea of sovereign. That's when I got mad, because sovereign just means it's inalienable rights, it's God-given rights. You were given
Hey, Taco.
and the right to govern yourself. That is messed
Okay.
up. You're trying to get rid of that when that's the only thing protecting you. So that kind of took me off on that a little bit, because
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out if these dinguses actually do anything about their ticket. I sub to them, so we'll see. We'll find out. All right, what is this thing with? We'll do this Charlie video, and that's it. This will be the end of it. Moisty boy. Oh God, what? All right, so I have not actually even seen this update. I have this Riz Academy. It sounds. Damn it!
Chat Hale just donated 100. They said just go find them. They and number 39, LL love to see you.
I don't think, thank you, Sateo, for the $100 tip, but they don't want to find me. They don't want to talk to me. They'll just call me a member of the deep state, the cabal, you know, fascist of the whatever. They'll, you know, I would love to go find these folks out and say, hey, I'll talk to you. Challenge me. And then you can go to your friends and say that you know more than an attorney. You know more than a bar card carrying member of the English crown. But they don't want to do that. But thank you very much, Sateo. Well, Richard, the thing is, Richard, the goal of the debate is never to change their mind. The goal of the debate is entertainment for you guys. The goal of the debate is to show just how stupid they are and just how wrong they are on their beliefs. It's not about changing their mind specifically. All right, what is this Riz Academy?
It's sad that society has been brainwashed into thinking that going to an Ivy League school is the ultimate goal for achievements. It'll set you up for success in life, when really, I think it's a bunch of hooey. Where you should be striving to attend is the prestigious institute known as Riz Academy.
Oh God.
Have you seen my girlfriend? She looks like this.
Oh.
What you just saw right there is a woman's heart melting as our
I mean, I knew it was going to be a try not to cringe challenge, but I clicked it anyway.
Our headmaster at Riz Academy does some brilliant infield work. Enrollment at Riz Academy can help you find success like this, and who doesn't want that? So, I saw Cody Ko watch a couple of videos from this, and I'd never heard of Riz Academy. Most of you know I'm a huge fan of absolutely awful pickup artistry, as it's called, and this is among some of the worst I've seen. The entire TikTok account is just like this. This woman looks like she's fearing for her life when the guy comes up to her. Almost every single video plays out like this. The women are either extremely uncomfortable or downright frightened. He's like a dementor. He comes up to them and just fucking sucks the soul out of them by trying these pickup lines.
Excuse me, are you a typewriter? Are you a typewriter? Because you're just my type.
No! Why?
No.
Because you're just my type.
He's just this miasma of cringe, this plague of awkwardness that swoops in. His line doesn't even make any sense. Are you a typewriter because you're just my type? Like, what in the hell? Like, the word type is in the name, sure, but it has nothing to do with being a typewriter or anything to do with that at all. That makes no sense. That's like me saying, hey, lady, are you a keyboard? Because you're the key to my heart. Or better yet, ma'am, are you a PlayStation? Because I want to take you down to the station and play. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, stop it! Stop it, no more!
Write you a ticket.
No!
What's your name? Do you think I can get your phone number?
I have a girlfriend.
I have a goldfish.
She pulled the eye. Wait, not only did she pull the. See, she did just pull the I have a boyfriend. I have a girlfriend. I am nowhere close to you. I am. We're not even in the same league. We're not even in the same sport. Leave me alone. What the hell?
Wee woo. Watch out, ladies. Riz patrols out and about. And he almost wrote her a ticket for being too good looking. And then, you know how that panned out. Not very well. Also, I have to love his comeback when she mentions that she has a girlfriend. His checkmating move is, I have a goldfish. Genius.
Hey, cutie.
Stop it! No, please!
It's showing like adventurous. Do you know what this is?
Oh!
Yeah, and the only thing it's like it's not working because I don't have your phone number.
I can't. If this was a try not to cringe challenge, I would have paid so much money right now. I'm dying. Mandy, why would you tell me to watch this on stream? Oh God. Okay, we could do this. We can do this, guys. It's okay.
Breakdown here. So he comes at her like it's an ambush. Like, he's part of a sting operation. They're busting her. So, like, she doesn't even register that this was an attempt to, like, flirt immediately. So he walks up to her, like a random encounter in an MMO, says, "Hey, cutie," and she's just like, "Oh, sorry," thinking that she had gotten his way or something. So she tries to, like, dodge him, but then he, like, swoops back around. He's like, "Wait a minute. No. I like your vibe." And his use of props is actually extremely commendable. So we saw him with the clipboard when he was RPing his Riz patrol.
Wait, she already did this to you guys this morning? Why would I do this to you again?
Now he's got, like, an old rotary phone out, which I don't know who told him that this is a good idea to be, like, using props and shit, turning into, like, a thespian troupe with trying to get numbers, but what do I know? This guy's the goddamn headmaster of the Riz Academy. He is the one who knocks. So, you know, he's got his old phone. He tells her, "Hey, look, it doesn't work because your phone number's not in it. It's going to magically fix it." And you can just see the discomfort wash over her entire being. I just don't even see what the endgame here is with this strategy. Like, what the fuck do you expect to happen next? Like, oh, okay, I really want to fix that old phone, so I'll give you my phone number so you can input it into the rotary device and we can get it all squared away. It's like, like, you can't even play along with this. There is nothing you can do here except be uncomfortable. There is no winning move here. The only winning move is not to play.
I think you're really cute and I like your vibe. It's showing like adventurous.
Oh, what?
It's like an old phone. The only thing, it's like it's not working.
Oh God!
It doesn't have your phone number in it.
Okay, this has to be a bit. This individual has to be doing this, knowing how cringe it is for the TikToks. I refuse to believe that he's actually doing this seriously. He's doing this because he knows it's cringe and people are just cringe watching for the views. Okay?
Heavens to Betsy, just put the rotary phone away. Stop using it. It's not working. It will never work. Get rid of the rotary phone and get it out of your routine.
Excuse me. Do you watch Stranger Things?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, it's like it's the strangest thing because I don't have your phone number.
Oh God, why? No!
Why are you coming down the road? Is that your strategy?
Get rid of the rotary phone, I'm begging you. Take a sledgehammer to it. Vanquish it. Don't do it again. And I am so tired of the lines he uses. It actually is making me upset from the outside looking in here. Do you watch Stranger Things? Because the strangest thing, I don't have your phone number. Stop it. Fucking stop it. These are stinkers. Like, I can come up with these forever, and none of them are good. Hey, excuse... I almost choked on that one, it's so bad. Excuse me, ma'am, have you seen James Bond's License to Kill? Yeah? Well, I've got a license to kill that pussy.
God, Charlie, why are you... Moist Critical, why are you adding to this? Why are you doing this? So I'll think of the 10 gifted memberships.
Or, hey, you know my favorite movie's The Mummy? Well, I want to put a baby in you and make you the mommy. Just saying these makes me feel awful. The point is, these are...
Exactly! Why are you doing this? Moist, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to us?
It's a terrible format for your pickup lines here.
Excuse me.
It's like she's attacking her.
I
can't.
Yeah.
5,000 no.
What?
But it only takes one yes to make it all.
No No shot. No. No, that's staged. I'm sorry. No, that's staged. Staged. That's staged. Stage. Fake. I'm calling stage. There's no way. Ain't no way. Angsball, thank you for the $20. The pain is awful, but also hysterical. Hearing Ari bust up hard is glorious, but the pain. Thank you. There. And look, if that actually worked, then I really will crash into a pit of low self-esteem, despair, because I suck. My personal life sucks. So if this SOV actually got a legit number out of this, yeah, it's just gonna put me down even worse.
But he's done it. Somehow, the Stranger Things line gets him a number. Probably a fake number, but we'll take whatever small W's we can get out here. That's the Riz Academy difference.
You don't need Halloween because you're a treat every day.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think I can get your
Oh, no.
Your phone number?
Oh, please don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh. Ooh. That was just a true combo of despair. An awful pickup line into just some brutally honest, no, you can't have my number. Not even bothering to feign an excuse, just, no, probably can't have my number, but have a good day.
Excuse me.
Midge, thank you for the $5.
I become Spider-Man. If you buy
Oh, God, you messed it up, bro. What?
Fumbling through your own Spider-Man pickup line is something special. Hats off to her for being such a trooper, telling him that it was a good line, because god damn it, it was a beautiful line.
I like your backpack.
Oh, man. You don't like your backpack?
No, you don't like water?
This is the perfect for the Riz Academy. He goes up to this girl, compliments her backpack as a way of like, easing in there to his pickup line, which is, do you like water? The expected answer is yes, and then he's supposed to say, I mean, you like 70% of me. He has a couple of TikToks where he used that line before to moderate success, I'll say. But he chose this girl here who was clearly not in the mood to play this game at all. So she immediately just shuts that shit down. Do you like water? Nope. And nope. He picks up on it. At least he didn't like keep pressing. So he's like, okay, I'll pack it up and leave here. So at the very least, this guy doesn't like keep pushing. He just does his line and then lets the cards fall where they may. So I mean, yeah, that's the Riz Academy for you, baby. Look forward to your enrollment. That's about it. See.
Why? I just want to know why, Mandy. Why did you put me through that? Anyway. All right, you guys have a good rest of your evening. I'm gonna try and get back to I'd rather dehydrated to talk to you something else. True. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I'm probably gonna get back to the regular swing of things, so no stream tomorrow. Or if I do, it'll be on the gaming channel. I've been, off stream, I've been exploring Starfield, leveling up, going to different planets and everything, just chilling. But I'll try to be back on Friday. I don't know what we'll do. I mean, maybe we'll do trivia night. It's been a while. That sounds like a good idea, right? So we could do that. And then Saturday, I'll try to bring back Body Cam Bingo. So we'll take care of that, okay? You guys have a good rest of your evening. you know, we might also do Among Us, but I feel like there's not a whole lot of people can participate in Among Us, you know? I would love to do another one, but we might just do some trivia on Friday. So people can participate. Okay? All right, you guys have a good night. Take care, and I will see you next time, okay? Have a good night. Sorry. Oops.